What's up, guys? Welcome back to some more MCOC Alliance War, and I've gotten a few requests to bring these back, so here they are. I did do like one or two other videos where it was just a single fight, but yeah, this is going to be the entire Alliance War. So up first, I see the science, and I was actually thinking it was going to be MODOK because I saw that symbol there. And I was trying to figure out who all had that, and the first thing that came to mind was MODOK, but thankfully it wasn't. Not saying that I couldn't beat MODOK, he's just more of a pain, you know, especially since I feel like I'm just going to have to, like... Actually, I guess it'd be pretty much the same strategy, parry and heavy. I just won't be able to really attack too much outside of that. But... Here, baiting out the second special, and I always, for some reason, mess that second part up, but I don't... I think that I'm back far enough, and I have to dash back again. I don't know. It happened quite a few times in the event quest as well last month. But yeah, here I just go in there to finish it off. 39 hits, not too bad. Up next, we have the special 1 bias, because we are still in tier 4. If we get moved up to tier 3, this is also going to be unblockable first, so I'm really looking forward to that. Thinking that it's going to be like Spider-Man or Yellow Jacket, but it turns out to be Electro. And so I just want to spam my first special here, get those Incinerate to let that do all the damage, and get a few heavy attacks in as well, just to get the Furies off of them. And not playing as aggressively as I would have hoped. You know, wanted him to dash in a bit more. But yeah, go in there, get the hit so I can fire off the first special again. And there you go. Was that three L1s, and fight was over. So next we have the All or Nothing node, and it also has armor up. And I was kind of expecting. Actually, I wasn't sure if it was going to be him or Dormammu or maybe Magic. I've seen all of them on here. And one I haven't seen yet is Mephisto. And I played this very wrong. I should have just been doing mediums just to try to build up those Dark Soul Charges. I can't even remember what they're called, but trying to build those up so that I can do my second special and then do a power drain as well as power lock. But plus he was playing very passive. This like right there. Normally he dashes right in afterwards. He's not on top of you like he used to, but he's still, you know, after coming out, he was still like, wait a second, then dash in. But yeah, there he didn't. So, and then there, mistimed the L2. I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough power for it or not. So then when I saw that I did, I went ahead and fired it off. But yeah, it got blocked. But yeah, with all these Furies that he gains, it's pretty easy to get back to second special to power drain. And you see there, I got a little bit ago, I got parried. Yeah, about to finish this off pretty soon. I got I think after this L2, I think this is what finishes off right here. Yep. So got a crit or two in there to take his power down, finish him off. Next we have, I looked at this guy's profile and saw that he had a Quake, 5-star Quake in his top 5 or top 4, I mean. And so I figured that that's who it was going to be. You know, she's actually pretty good here. You know, because you can get stunned off of 1 aftershock charge. You know, it's 10% per charge. So if you have 1 on them, there's still a chance that you can stun them. So I try to, if I can, fire off my first or second special right before, or right as the charges are expiring. That way I don't get stunned. But I don't think it comes down to that in this one. I'm trying to bait out this special right here. Yeah, she's taking a little while with it, and I'm about to get back into the corner, getting a little nervous. I actually tried to dash in there, but he only did a light attack. So backing up, backing up. See right there when that expired, you know, I couldn't fire off a special because one, I was at 3 bars of power, and that, you know, that wouldn't have done anything because once it came out, it would have expired. And two, she was up there in power. So finally got that off, and I'm gonna make a mistake right here coming up. I dashed back too early on that and got hit by the first special. But yeah, fire off my first special and kill her with incinerate damage. So up next, this is the reason that I brought in Nightcrawler, because I was looking at this, and you got Burden of Might, Kinetic Reactor, Strike Back, Plague Mines. So I'm actually thinking that this is going to be 5-star Spider-Man, and it is. You know, because I was looking at 5-star and thinking out who all it could be, and Spider-Man was the first one that came to mind. Because I'm pretty sure whenever he fires off his first special, if you block all of it, he will gain 1 bar of power back. So, but yeah, with Nightcrawler, he's, you know, you fire off that special, he's going to evade at least part of it, you know, if you start blocking. And pretty much what I tried to do was as soon as he threw it, I just start swiping back and just keep swiping. You see I did get caught by one of those web balls there, but yeah, was able to evade the rest of it, and right there. So I'm just trying to pay attention to when he evades. If I get a parry, then I'm trying to do 3 or 4 hits, and then try to go for another parry. You know, hopefully he attacks right afterwards. But you know, aside from that, I think it went well overall. I sent these videos to my teammates, because a couple of them were like, why are you bringing Nightcrawler into attack? You know, should bring somebody else. But yeah, typically I use Hyperion for that fight, depending on, you know, what class is there. I think I've used Dormammu there a few times. But yeah, coming into this fight here, I was expecting Hyperion, and I threw a level 4 health potion just in case. I didn't want to give them a death. So I've been good so far. Haven't been KO'd yet. So actually, when it comes to the end of this fight actually went a lot better than it normally does when fighting Hyperion. I didn't take as much damage as I expected to. And whenever I did remember, I did try to get that heavy attack off. You can get it off after the parries, and you can also get it off after the heavy attack if you don't back up too far. But yeah, so I think coming up I'm going to right here fire off that heavy attack, and that was a huge chunk of damage. So I think that was pretty big as far as me saving some health in this fight. But yeah, it turns out I didn't need that level 4 health potion because the amount of, I think I ended up losing maybe like 20% health, and I had over 30% to before I healed up. So yeah, I didn't really need that. Coming into this fight, I was thinking about using Hyperion, but you know, I was like, you know, Nightcrawler, he can do some damage. You know, you get those crits. And starting off, this is what I was thinking was going to happen too. I was like, the only thing is I have to switch stances, and I knew he was going to go unblockable while I was trying to switch. But thankfully, he did switch just right before getting hit, so don't have to worry about trying to do that again. And then from this point, it's just trying to get him to 1 or 2 bars of power, bait that out, and then attack right afterwards. And it's kind of annoying using Nightcrawler to fight with, just because he's just like disappearing all over the place. You know, every time you dash back. So if you do like multiple dash backs, he's just like popping in and out of the screen. But yeah, just trying every chance I get. I want to fire off that first special. Typically, whenever I use Nightcrawler, which is mainly in arenas, I get to my 2nd bar of power and fire that off instead of the first one. But with the 22nd Plague Mines, I figure it's best just to fire off the first one. I was actually trying to get that one in. Was hoping that I can finish the combo, then fired it off. But yeah, maybe if I would have stopped after like 2 or 3, I could have got it in. But you see there, as soon as I get to my first bar of power, go ahead and fire that off. And actually doing a good amount of damage with Nightcrawler, especially now that I have Rhino backed up into the corner. Yeah, it's just once you get them into the corner, you know, just lay into them. Don't have to worry about what is it? Don't have to worry about limber, so I can just parry and attack, and yeah, able to take them down in one go. So again, the full attack bonus. But yeah, so my teammates, they took down the main boss, which was a magic there. So as far as my BG goes, I ended up 3rd as far as, I guess, I'm not sure if this is based on points overall or expiration. I'm guessing that it's overall points in the BG. You see I did use one item there. And then we were able to win this war. I guess apparently one of the two of the people's left during the war. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's going to do it for this war, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.